This is one of those videos that can really make an archer question what they're shooting. Most of y'all out there think speed is all about poundage. More poundage equals more speed. Well, you're partially right, but that's literally a fraction of what you get your speed out of. A lot of your speed actually comes from the brace height on your bow. And for everybody that just learned a new phrase, hold on. Brace height, measured from the throat of the grip to the string. So if I take this tape measure and put it roughly in the throat of the grip, I got right at a little under a 7-inch brace height. So brace height is going to affect two things. Number one, it's going to affect how aggressive the draw cycle is on your bow. And number two, it's also going to affect the speed. The shorter the brace height, the more aggressive the draw cycle is, and the more feet per second you're going to get out of that bow. So for example, if I take two bows that are pretty much identical, 29-inch, 70 pounds, one of them has a 7-inch brace height and the other one has a 6-inch brace height. The 7-inch brace height is going to be slower, but it's going to be a more forgiving draw cycle than the 6-inch brace height. But the 6-inch brace height bow is going to give you more feet per second. It's just not going to be as much fun to draw on a cold day. The other two things that are going to play a key role in your feet per second is going to be your draw length and your arrow weight. The longer your draw length is, the more that string has the opportunity to push the arrow a further distance, which is going to create more feet per second. For example, a longer hill is going to let a rock roll further than a shorter hill. Same thing with draw lengths. A longer draw length is going to push an arrow longer, so it gets more chance to put more kinetic energy and more feet per second into that arrow. And then of course, the one that makes the most sense is arrow weight. The lighter GPI an arrow is, the faster it's going to be versus a higher GPI. Now granted, a higher GPI or grains per inch arrow is going to have more kinetic energy. So if you want a screaming fast bow, find you one with about a 5.5 inch brace height, 70 pounds. And if you're a 31-inch draw, that's going to help a lot. And shoot a 400 grain arrow. I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing that, but if you want to say, hey, I got the fastest dog on the track, it's a good way to do it.